Hi there everyone, my name's Dave West. I hope you're all doing well. So welcome to another video test with the OnePlus 9 Pro. And today I'm trying to solve perhaps my own little mystery of the curious case of HDR video on the OnePlus 9 Pro. I do think, now I don't know if this is true or not, but I do think that perhaps OnePlus has bowed down to public pressure on the forums and on social media for the fact that it didn't contain a HDR toggle, just like its OnePlus 9 younger brother, shall we say. But the fact is that you don't really need to have a HDR toggle with the OnePlus 9 Pro because it comes with built-in DOL-HDR. Now this isn't a OnePlus thing, this is actually a Sony thing, and it's employed on the IMX789 and also the IMX766, and together with a Snapdragon 888 chipset. What it does is it combines multiple exposures, so that includes the dark and the bright areas, and it puts them all into one continuous video frame so you can see everything, shadows and all, and highlights, whilst maintaining good colour reproduction at the same time. So this is actually recording with the HDR toggle on. Now with the HDR toggle on you can use all of the different lenses. So this is the ultra wide, there's the standard lens, and there's the telephoto. Now bear in mind, with the telephoto lens you're not actually using the telephoto lens, you're just cropping in from the main sensor, because this really old telephoto lens I don't think has the capability to record that kind of video, so just bear that in mind. Now, the other thing to mention with the HDR mode is that it only works at 30 frames per second, whereas DOL-HDR works on all of the lenses up to 60 frames per second. Alright, so starting back where I began, I know because there's horse poo on the floor, so that's my waypoint. So this is 4K at 30 FPS with the HDR toggle off, using an ultra wide angle lens, and this is now employing the DOL-HDR automatically to the entire video. Now I've had to move quickly because the sun is setting and I didn't want the scene to change too much, but I can confirm that the sun is in the same spot. It hasn't really moved that much. Sunset's about 9:25, which is about an hour away. And immediately, one thing I have noticed is that with the HDR toggle off, whilst it's by no means ideal, the actual shape of the sun is much more distinct than it is with the HDR toggle switched on. Now I suspect that's because the DOL-HDR is actually doing a better job of combining all of those different video frames, so the shadows, the highlights, and everything is being combined into one video frame, so everything is nicely exposed. So we've still got some nice shadow detail in front of us here by this tree, but we're also maintaining the highlights as well across the whole scene rather than everything being blown out. So just trying to keep everything sort of relatively around the same places. And as I said before, you can use the standard lens, and then when you use the telephoto, you're not actually using telephoto, you're just actually cropping in off the main sensor up to 2 times. So we go back. For what it's worth, I mean, with or without the DOL-HDR, the video does look really good anyway. I just kind of wanted to make this video because I just found the whole thing a little bit pointless, and it's probably confusing and misleading people at the same time. So OnePlus, if you're watching, if you are able to clarify, then please do enlighten us, because as I said, there is really no point that HDR toggle being there. It just adds to a load of confusion, which at the moment you don't really need as a company, given the current headlines about throttling of chipsets, but let's not go there. But if you've got any comments or questions about anything you've seen in this video, please do let me know down in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you are new around here, then please do consider subscribing so you don't miss more videos like this coming on this channel very soon. But for now, this has been my trying to solve the mystery of HDR video on the OnePlus 9 Pro video. My name's Dave West, and I'll catch you guys later.